Good night, good morning, good afternoon, hello, and hello. How you guys doing? I said I was gonna come on really quick. I'm Celeste, and some do call me the hair angel. Gotta make sure y'all see my little pink on my earring. I comb hair with non-carcinogenic, non-cancer causing products. Okay. But we ain't talking about no products right now. But the business setup did roll over, you know. The one where I was telling you where you can get some free stuff. It rolled over. It rolled over. Bless you. Hey, how you doing? My earlier video, I was saying it's the beginning and the end. I ain't even gonna talk about no Christmas stuff right now. I'm not gonna talk about no oil right now. Believe it or not, hey, but that little product pack add-on that you're gonna get for free when you lock arms with me, you still gonna get it for October. Yeah, yeah. But I named this video "We Don't Stop for Nobody." Can you dig it? All right. And that's Sinach in the background. Sinach. I do not own the rights to her music, but it has been blessing me for like the last 2 days, really. Yeah. One eyeliner is on, the other one ain't. Yeah. It's 1 o'clock a.m. where I'm at. And I just wanted to tell you where that came from. We don't stop for nobody. Can you dig it? That is so powerful. It is really powerful in my heart. That came from me on the hill. It's an area in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I have, my first cousin and I used to go through the neighborhood, right? We had to be maybe 5, 6 years old. And we would lock arms. We would literally lock arms. And we would walk through the projects of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on the hill. And if you know anything about Pittsburgh, the hill can be a little rough area. In some vernaculars, it might be called or considered, or used to be considered, might still be considered, I don't know, a war zone. You ever seen that show called Hill Street Blues? It was on like in the 80s. That was depicted of the Hill District. Okay, and so that's my hometown. That's the area that I was primarily raised in Pittsburgh, right? So my cousin and I, she was like 1 year younger than me. So we would walk through that neighborhood and we would literally lock arms and we would do this chant called "We Don't Stop for Nobody." And our arms would not unlock. Nobody could break through our arms. Nobody could break through our arms. And we would dare you. Because we wasn't stopping. Me and my cousin, we were not stopping. And we were only like 5 or 6 years old. And this story has been just ringing in my spirit for a few months, and I was just trying to see when I could actually share this story because it's literally so touching. My cousin, I would say it was like the first connection that I can really say that I did entrepreneurship with. Okay, my cousin at that very young age. And I think this is where I really got my, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I get, I don't know. Because I was this shy little, quiet little girl. And even though she was younger than me, I was pretty much following her. She had this leadership type of mindset that was just relentless, even at such a young age. And so, what she would do, we had so many little stories, and it would probably take me a while. This might have to be a part two, but the part I wanted you to hear was this: that, hey, Evelyn Parker, how you doing? At such a young age, my cousin was a little businesswoman. She was a little entrepreneur, even at that young age. And so that's how I know you can literally start a business. You can literally start a ministry from hunger, from desire, from saying we don't stop for nobody. And come with me, you ain't stopping. Ain't nobody gonna break your arms locking. Nobody's going to, not even yourself, okay? Because I got this fatigue robe on because, it can get a little hard. It can get very unpredictable. And I think that's the biggest thing, unpredictable. But let me tell you this, and this might go longer than 15 minutes. I don't know. But my cousin, my goodness, she would knock on doors in the neighborhood. Knock on doors and ask those neighbors, do they need their trash taken out? And I was with her. I did not go and do it by myself. But I was with her, and she had a route where she would, hey, Lavon, how you doing? She would empty trash in the neighborhood. And they were like older women, okay, that may not have been able to empty their own trash, or maybe they didn't feel like it, but we would do that like every week. And I didn't even realize, I knew it was amazing back then, but as God has allowed me to remember and to reflect, I was like, that was my first really hands-on connection that I could really just sink my mind into, of entrepreneurship. My little cousin, who was younger than me, and she was a leader though, she had no fear in knocking on these people's door and say, do you need your trash taken out? And they would give her a quarter or 50 cents. And if you know anything about the 70s, a quarter and 50 cents could do a lot. It could do a lot. You could get on the bus. You could buy a whole lot of snacks 2 or 3 times a day off of 50 cents. So that was my cousin, okay? And so when I think about it, she could count money. We could go in the store, and if we had $1, she knew exactly how much change we were supposed to get back. She knew exactly how much money we needed going in the store, right? And so I'm just saying that to say, look, you got to have somebody that you can lock arms with to say, look, ain't nobody breaking this link. Ain't nobody breaking this chain. We not stopping for nobody. And that's me, and that's my team, and I'm relentless in that fact. And sometimes I feel my mom's spirit, but here lately I've been feeling my cousin's spirit, because she's not even living no more, right? And so I just know that if she was here, she'd be saying, Celeste, we ain't stopping for nobody. Can you dig it? And then she would say, or we would say together. That's why I felt like I couldn't tell the story with lashes on. But then we would say, you better dig it. And then we would throw our leg up in the air and then say, woo, you better dig it. And then we would like repeat the whole thing over and over. So I don't know who you got to lock arms with. I don't know if it's somebody on virtual, if it's somebody, your neighbor, if it's a family member, if it's, a sibling. I don't know what it is you're trying to do, but you're going to need a community. You're going to need a community. You can't do stuff by yourself. I know a lot of people have a lot of great ideas and they have, things that they want to do, but you're not going to do it by yourself. You're not. So everybody needs somebody, and they do. Okay? So I think I'm going to end that right there. And because I don't know where it's going to lead into. So I think I'm going to end it right there. Unless, y'all know how I might do. Unless I get another thought or an idea. And something else that needs to be said. But, yeah. That's that little story of my cousin. And I don't even know, I thought I would say her name, but I don't know if I'm going to say her name. But if anybody knows me and they know me from back then, they already know. They already know who that person is. And I feel impressed to say this. My cousin's been going a long time. And right before she passed, we had planned for her to move here to Atlanta. And before she could move here, she died. And but one thing I rest comforted in knowing is that I led my cousin to Christ. I led my cousin to Christ in my 20s. And so I rest very well knowing that she's with the Father. Okay? And not only that, she got filled with the Holy Spirit. She did. And see, that's why I know I might have to do two. Because let me say this don't have nothing to do with none of my business connections. What I'm sharing with you right now. But she did get filled with the Holy Spirit. And that's an awesome thing. That's an awesome thing. So I know my cousin is in those great cloud of witnesses cheering me on. And I know if she was here now, I'm telling you the truth. We had this lock. I'm telling you, we had this lock, my little quiet stuff. Y'all would not believe how quiet and shy I was. Y'all wouldn't believe it. I was like super, 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 super duper unbelievably quiet and shy. So some of you guys are like, y'all see me on this live, or y'all might know me in the salon or whatever, and you're like, oh man, I know she could do this. I know she can, she can talk on, but no, it wasn't easy. And no, it's not easy. Another thing that we used to move me and my cousin, we wanted stuff out the store, right? We had these crazy little snacks. We like popsicles. We like pumpkin seeds. We like sunflower seeds. We like now-laters, and candy like that. The Jacks, we used to call them, they were called Jacks, these corn curls, right? So we like that kind of stuff. And if we didn't have money, that's what we would do. We would go, some people might say hustle up on something. We would go and do that on a weekly basis. So I don't know what it would have to be. If I have to be your cousin, okay, I can be your cousin. in this, your big sister, your little sister, whatever you want to call it, to help you venture into entrepreneurship. Some people are scared to start their own business or to start their own thing. I'm kind of scared not to. I'm scared not to, really. And so I don't know what it would take for you to get that belief in yourself. With me, at that point, I would have never knocked on nobody's door and said, "Can I take out your trash?" And I would not walk through by myself and say, "We don't stop for nobody. Can you dig it?" I wouldn't do that by myself. But when I was with my cousin, we could do some things. Yeah. So, hey, maybe Celeste, the hair angel, might be a entrepreneur, um, big cousin, little cousin, or whatever. I don't know. But whatever it is, you don't have to be afraid to do it. Just give it a start and then take it a little bit at a time. Like my first time when I started doing lives, what I first would do is I would make an announcement and I would say that I'm going to go live at such and such time. And I would be scared, but I put the post out there because I knew once I put my word out there that I was going to do it. I knew that I was going to do it once I put the post. Okay? So I was like, okay, I would do it. I would do it very afraid. And I ain't saying that I'm not afraid now. But because I feel like, it's something that I can reach a lot of people and masses that may need to hear what I'm saying, I'll go ahead on and do it anyway. Okay, so there might be your drive. Your dream has to be your drive. Your dream has to be your drive. Your goal, your mission has to be what makes you get over your uncomfortable areas in your life. And so I don't know if that's your family members. I don't know if that's your present situation or what you want to be your future situation. I do not know. But I believe if we lock arms, we can get it done together and we don't have to stop for nobody. Can you dig it? I'm Celeste, and it is now October the 16th, 2021. Thank you.